Okay guys, hey, Ernest Odell here again. This time, this little video, I'm going to just give you a real quick brief overview on managing your friend request. This little icon up here on the top of your timeline, it shows friend requests. Over here, your notifications come in. If you click on that, it might show where somebody followed you, or they accepted your friend request, or something like that. Okay, here is of course your messages. You would see who's been communicating with you. Here is that little icon up at the top, shows the two people, and what you would do here is left click on that right there and open this up. Okay, where it's showing all of them. Now, don't click on each one and then have to go back and forth between pages, but right click on this, open it up in a new tab, go to the next one, right click, open up in a new tab. And I wouldn't do much more than 5, because even if you have a lot of memory, it tends to slow your computer down. If you're only running with 4 gigs of RAM, this is probably going to push your memory limits. I'm running 8 gigs on this machine here. On some other machines, I've got 16, 32, and 40, 48. Okay, so let's open this up in a new tab. You see how they're loading. It's taking a while for them to load because I'm pushing. Even with 8 gigs of RAM, I'm pushing this. Okay. So here we have Chunyan Kui, here Udet, Ishmael Kapungbu, Junior Faletoa, and over here Gedenura is loading up. Okay, so let's go over here to this one first. And click on that and let it load. It's a little slow because I'm recording at the same time. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to this template. I got a template that I'm using, and basically I've got what I just gave you guys. This template right here, thanks for connecting with me. Whether they sent me a friend request or I sent them a friend request and they accepted. Either way, I just kind of make it generic. Say, thanks for connecting with me. Are you looking for a home-based business opportunity? If you are and you would like to take a look, I'll send you some information. Please type A, B, or C and reply as follows. Yes, send me the link. No, not right now. No, and I never will be. If they type A, send them your link. You go down here to this copy, and that template that I just put up on the group, and you copy that along with, your username. Just make sure that you put your username in there. Now, you might want to take this and copy it off to a text file somewhere. Right click, copy, and then open up a blank text file. If you have Windows, you probably have Notepad. Open up a Notepad document. Let's see. Open this up. It's not opening. Running slow. Believe it or not, even though this is just a text editor, it kind of uses a lot of memory, Notepad, so you don't want to get too many. Then what you can do is you can paste that in there, and like I showed you, just change your username right after the equal marks to whatever your username is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see, cancel that. So I'm going to do is first I'm going to send them this one, all right? And depending on how they reply back to me will determine, okay? Then you're going to come up here and click on message, all right? We're going to click on message and open up the messenger. A little slow. You see a couple of pages up here still spinning, still loading. This is why I don't open up much more than 5 tabs in Facebook. Okay. Now, here we've got Junior, all right. And I'm going to say, hi. Junior. See, he's already sent me a message, said hello. And then I'm going to paste that reply in there. And I'm basically going to ask him, are you looking for a home-based business opportunity? If you are, you know, and you would like to take a look, let me move this up here out of the way. And if you'd like to take a look, I'll send you some information. Please type A, B, or C in reply as follows, and then we'll go ahead and send, pressing the enter key. Okay, and then I'm going to close that, and then I want to close this tab to get some of my memory back. Now I'm over here on Chunhyakyu. They're in New York, so they say. Okay, scroll down, see how far back, you know, they go. So it looks like it goes back, you know, quite some ways. It's not necessarily a new profile, could be. All right, now I'm going to click on their message. And then I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to say, hi, Chun. And to get a break without entering, you want to hold the shift key down and then press the enter key a couple of times while you're holding the shift key down so that it puts a line break in there. And then we're going to paste it again. Now, without holding the shift key down, we're just going to press enter and send it to them. Okay? And I'm going to close that and close this. And now we're bringing up that, and see, it's starting to run a little bit faster because, like I said, I only do 5 tabs at a time. And once you start closing tabs after you send the information to them, you'll see your browser running a little bit faster. Okay, so we'll come up here and send message again. You see, I'm getting a couple of replies up here. So let's go ahead and get this finished out and say, hi, Udet. Hold the shift key down. Press the enter key a couple times and then press Control V, or you can do a Control Paste, right click paste, okay, and then press enter. Okay, and now I'm going to close that and close this. And here we're going to send a message to Ishmael over in Freetown, Sierra Leone on the west coast of Africa. We'll click on message. and he has already communicated with me once, and he was replying to another ad. So I asked him if he watched the video, and he said not yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore that until he watches the video, because until he watches the video, there's no use in me going back and forth and answering questions. Okay, now here Gede is from Lombok, Indonesia. We're going to send him a message, and we're going to say, hi, Gede. We're going to hold the shift key down, hit enter a couple of times, and then here, if you want to, you can do paste, which is Control V. If you see that right there, Control V, Control Victor, that'll do a paste if you use the keyboard shortcuts. So here we're just going to do the right click. We pasted it up here. We're not going to paste it again, and then you can either click that to send it or press enter. Okay, and I just clicked on that, so it sent it. Now, what we're going to do is go back to my timeline. We're going to come up here and look at the replies. Okay. Junior, he sends me a thumbs up. And I'll ask him, is that yes, A? Because I want to be sure, Back up here, and I've got two more private messages that don't need to be tutorialized. So what we'll do, depending on his clarification, if he did mean a yes, then I'll send him this information over here from the second part. Then I'll say, okay, click this, and I'll make sure that I change my username here, okay, to DMS Group, and then I'll copy that, Control-C copy, or right-click, copy, then I'll come back to my browser, and he said yes, okay. Now, if you see what I just did, let's say click on the link and watch the, let's modify this, 2.5 minute video. Sign up, get a 7-day free trial, get your username, bring 5 of your friends, get free training in our support group, and we will train you how to make 5 figures a month. And it's got my link in there, and I press enter. That's it. And you see where he's just seen it. So depending on his response, he'll either go do it or he won't. And he says, okay. And then I'll give him a thumbs up that I acknowledge his reply. And that's it. Okay. So we're going into 14 minutes, and I think this is long enough. I hope this will help you out. I'll do another recording here in a little bit.